I'm Naomi Hill.
And I'm JJ Davis.
While we normally covered local news, we at Voices TV thought that this would be worthwhile.
Many of us are old enough to be drafted, and in addition to that, due to war, the oil prices may be going up, which will make travel home this spring break more costly. Students may have family members or loved ones in Iran.
According to CBS, there was an airstrike by the United States and Israel on February 28th of this year. The airstrike killed Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who is Iran's supreme leader. According to The Independent, the United States and Israel had been tracking Ayatollah Ali Khamenei for months before he was killed with an airstrike attack near his residence in Tehran. Despite the assassination, the United States and Israel have continued with the airstrikes, which have led Iran to retaliate by the Gulf, which has led to damages against civilians.
Al Jazeera says that 2,000 targets in Iran have been bombed, but CBS says the number of targets is 3,000. These targets include ships, military bases, and missile launch sites.
The airstrikes have also killed Iranian citizens. According to the human rights activist news agency, at least 1,172 civilians have died in the airstrikes.
There has been approximately 1,332 people killed in Iran since the collective airstrikes, according to Al Jazeera. If you want to read our sources for yourself, you can find them on the Voices TV website.
Now that we know what's happening, what's the broader context for this war?
The Trump administration has been very active this year.
In the beginning of the new year, the Trump administration captured Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and took him into U.S. custody. They are currently trying him on the counts of narco-terrorism conspiracy, cocaine conspiracy, and possession of and trying to obtain machine guns. According to NPR, Maduro pleaded not guilty to the charges.
At the same time, the Trump administration has threatened to annex Greenland, which has led to outrage amongst the EU and NATO, according to AP News. According to the BBC, Trump wanted Greenland because of its natural resources, which include iron, oil, and gas.
Speaking of oil, the Iran war has led to oil prices being extremely costly. According to CBS, it has hit its highest from the past 2 years.
There are some theories that this war in Iran is a good way to distract from the American public from the disturbing fact that our president may be in the Epstein files, according to Times Now.
We think it's important to talk about Iran, but we're also not experts on the subject. We encourage you to look for more information.
Some resources you can use are the New York Times, CBS, Iran International, Al Jazeera, Tehran Times, and more.
You can also find information through the Landmark College Library website. On the home page of SharkNet, you can find the link to the library website in the sidebar on the right, or you can find it in the quick links section at the top. You can use this site to see what physical books the library has, but you can also use it to browse online sources. Let's search for Iran. As of reporting, searching for Iran gives you at least 7 million results. To narrow down your search, click on the All Filters section at the top. Here, you can filter sources by their type, their subject, and the publication they came from. To find the newest sources, you can filter your search results by date newest.
Thank you, Naomi and JJ, for that. It was very informative. In other news, it's spring break here on campus, as we've been looking forward to this apex of the middle of semester and spring break. Many of us are spreading wings to fly home, activating some wheels, or just taking the train. We wanted from you your plans. Let's go to our reporters on the scene.
I'm hanging out with my pets and my family and catching up on sleep as well.
I'm going home and probably working most of the time. Well, as far as I know, I'm going home. I might end up somehow in Arizona to see my brother, but right now I'm just going back to the Cape.
Well, my plans for spring break is to still continue to work out and stay in shape.
Preparing for schoolwork because I'm bored, I need to do a lot of stuff and many things, and I'm preparing to brave the greatest thing that'll make us hard on us all. Capstone!
Going home for the week and spending time back home with family.
We're gonna be heading home. I'm gonna do some awesome stuff with Mom. What? I don't know, but it's still gonna be fun.
I'm probably just gonna be home taking care of assignments, getting the house in order.
I'm planning to go to spring break with Jonathan and Emmy to Salem and play some Fortnite.
My plans for spring break include going home for a couple days, walking my dogs, maybe catching up on some books that I haven't had time to read.
Maybe meet up with a few friends. Maybe go talk to someone up at the Seacoast for WLMC. Possibly do some merch behind the scenes stuff.
I'll be right here in the bookstore training the next bookstore manager.
Probably fossil hunting. If not fossil hunting, maybe I'm visiting some relatives.
I'm probably deep cleaning my home because it turns into quite a mess during the semester. Reading and hopefully preparing my bike for mountain biking.
I'll be heading home for the spring break because I have family in town, and I'm also going to the city to meet my mentor. And I also have some friends in town that I'm going to spend time with as well.
For most of spring break, I'll be working on campus and off campus. But besides that, I'll just be reading, crafting, and relaxing. Maybe watch some TV.
And when we come back, we will have Josh Sampaio with a sports recap.
What's up, everyone? Happy March. I'm your sports anchor, Joshua Sampaio. The All-Star Blue and White game for both the men's and women's teams was a huge success. The women's blue team defeated the white team by 2 points, while the men's white team dominated the blue team with a 10-point victory. We also have an update on guard Justin Cade, who suffered torn ligaments in his foot and ankle. He is expected to be out for about 4 to 6 weeks, possibly longer depending on his recovery. Cade was recently evaluated at Brattleboro Memorial Hospital on March 6. The injury occurred during practice, and the team will continue to monitor his progress as the season moves forward. In esports action, the Marvel Rivals team had a strong performance last week. On March 7th, the Sharks faced Montclair University and won the match 3-0. Students Auden Finstad and Darren Rodriguez stood out with excellent performances in the victory. The team also defeated UMass Boston on March 3rd with a 3-1 win. Their current record improves to 5-1, and they will play again this Tuesday at 8 p.m. against NEIT. The Valorant esports team also competed last week, but unfortunately came up short in both matches. Despite the losses, students Alejandro Pelavin and Dylan Yamaguchi had notable performances. The team currently holds a 0-6 record and will look to bounce back when they face Penn West Edinburgh University on March 9th. In men's soccer action, the Sharks previously suffered a tough 9-6 loss to Amherst Albion. Darren Rodriguez led the effort for Landmark with an impressive performance. The Sharks will look to recover in their next matchup on March 10th against Rats FC, who currently sit at the top of the leaderboard. That's it for the sports recap with Voices TV. I'm your host, Josh Sampaio. Tune in next time for more sports updates.
We hope that you have gained greater appreciation for our community through these stories, especially since it can be isolating, cold, and quite drab out here. Keep swimming forward, even when the water have turned icy. Maybe you'll be next to be reported on, and I hope just as much as you do that you'll be the next one to be talked about. Keep swimming, Sharks.